Welcome back to the POAS desk. Last time we broke down what a fixed POA fee should include. One reason quotations differ is that the word remote can hide several completely different processes. Today, I want to make those roots visible. Imagine two principals. Both are outside Dubai. Both want a representative to deal with a UAE asset. Both ask for a remote POA. The first principal is eligible for a UAE digital notarium workflow and can complete the required identity and signature steps through the relevant platform. The second principal will execute a document in another country for use in a Dubai property transaction. They are both remote, they are not on the same route. Remote describes where the person is. It does not, by itself, tell us who will notarize the document, how identity will be verified, whether foreign authentication is required, or whether the receiving institution will accept the result. To understand the route, separate three questions. Where will the document be issued? Who will authenticate it? And where will it be used? Let us start with a UAE digital notarial route. The UAE Ministry of Justice has published digital POA services for specified categories. Its service information describes electronic application, payments, signature through UAE POAS, and electronic receipt of the completed document. Abu Dhabi Judicial Department also publishes remote notarial procedures. Its guidance says an approved application may proceed to a remote interview, and the final digitally certified output can be downloaded or received through an electronic link. These are real digital pathways, but they are not permission to promise that every person, every POA, and every transaction can be completed through the same pathway. Eligibility, jurisdiction, identity method, document category, supporting records, language, and receiving institution requirements still matter. Now compare that with a POA issued outside the UAE. For a foreign-issued document, the relevant route begins in the country of issue. The document may need local notarization or authentication, certification by the competent Foreign Affairs Authority, authentication through the relevant UAE mission, and then UAE Ministry of Foreign Affairs attestation. The exact process can vary by country and by destination. For Dubai property transactions, Dubai Land Department publishes a specific chain, notarization and Foreign Affairs authentication in the country of origin, UAE Embassy authentication in that country, and finally, UAE Ministry of Foreign Affairs authentication. That is a receiving authority requirement. It is not replaced simply because part of an application can be submitted online. This is where three different meanings of digital are often mixed together. A digital application means you submit information online. A digital interview means identity and intention may be confirmed by video or another approved electronic method. A digital document means the final official output is electronic and verifiable. One process may include all three. Another may begin online but still require an original paper, document, courier collection, or a physical authentication step. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs explains that its attestation platform determines the applicable route according to the issuing authority and document type. Eligible UA-issued digital documents may use digital attestation, while other documents can move through a courier-based or mission-specific process. For documents issued abroad, service availability should be checked with the relevant UAE mission. So online application must never be translated into nothing physical is required without checking the actual route. There is one more layer, use. Even after a POA has been validly issued and authenticated, the receiving institution assesses whether it is suitable for the intended transaction. The institution may check its scope, age, asset details, language, verification method, and supporting documents. Issuance and acceptance are connected, but they are not the same event. Before anyone calls a PO remote, 5 questions should be answered. 1. Where is the principal physically located? 2. In which country or UAE jurisdiction will the POA be issued? 3. Which institution will receive it, and for what exact act? 4. What approved identity, signature, or interview method is available to that principal? And 5. What translation, authentication, legalization, original document, or courier steps apply? Only then can you describe the route, timing, and likely costs with any confidence. At poas.ae, our role is to identify the intended use, coordinate document preparation, and support the appropriate execution pathway. POAS.ae is a private service operated by Sendile Documents Clearing Services FZCO. We are not a government website or a law firm, and we do not control the requirements or document assessments of notaries, ministries, embassies, courts, banks, land departments, or other receiving institutions. Your takeaways from this episode are: remote is a location, not a procedure. A UAE digital notarial workflow and a foreign-issued POA are different routes. Online submission does not always remove physical documents or courier steps. Authentication is not the same as acceptance, and the receiving institution should be identified before the route is promised. That closes this 10-episode run. The next useful file, once we have a genuine, anonymized case, would follow its acceptance journey from the first instruction to the final institution without revealing the people involved. I'm Patrick. Thanks for joining me at the POA Desk.